Man, I'm going to miss my mom. I just recently got a new relationship with her, and it is gone in an instant. Simply because I thought I was delivering good news to her, but she wasn't having it. My mom, since we were kids, always said that we had some sort of distant connection to the Lumbee tribe of Lumberton, North Carolina. And today, President Trump signed in government recognition for the Lumbee tribe of Lumberton, North Carolina. And I thought that was a good thing. And I was like, man, I got to call my mom and let her know it. My mom is a fucking flaming liberal. And I told her, I was like, I just wanted to let you know, I've got my own issues with Donald Trump. I know you do too, but I figured this is pretty good. And she's like, that's good and all, but you're not a man anymore, right? And I was like, what? Yeah, you're a girl. And I was like, what are you talking about? He signed in that all children at conception are the sex that they are at conception. And I was like, no. He signed in that the government only recognizes two genders. And she's like, no, I read it. It's at conception. And everybody at conception is female. And I was like, Mom, you can't use that argument against me. And she's like, well, why can't I? And I was like, because for the past 30 years, I've used that argument against women who've told me that I can't have an opinion on abortion. And I've told them, well, I was a fetus, and everybody at conception is female until they develop. So I also am a female, and you've told me I can't have an opinion unless I'm female. I used to be a female at one point, so I should be able to have an opinion. It didn't work for 30 years, Mom. It's not going to start working now. That argument doesn't work now. And she's like, there are multiple genders. There's not just boy or girl. You have a cousin who is a hermaphrodite. There are people that are XXY, XXX, XYY. And I'm like, Mom, those are exceptions to the rule. I understand. I didn't say that they don't exist, but they're exceptions to the rule. And he's like, you just don't understand what you're talking about, Ryan. I don't think you ever paid attention in school. You were a D student. And I was like, Mom, I was an A+ student in college. Maybe I hated elementary school and high school because it was just repeating the same things that you had already taught me before I even started going to school. Have you ever thought of that? I am a very intelligent man. And she was like, well, your grades don't show it. And I was like, okay, Mom, let me ask you a question. How many legs does a human being have? She's like, 2. And I was like, but there have been people that were born with 3 or 4 legs. Are they no longer human beings? You just said that only human beings are only born with 2 legs. But people have been born with 3 or 4 legs. According to your argument, they aren't human beings anymore. And she's like, that's it. You just called to argue with me. I'm done talking to you. And then hung up on me. I'd had a really good relationship with my mom for the past 4 months. And I was just calling her to give her good news of what Trump might have done. And my relationship with her is ruined now. She ain't going to answer my calls. She ain't going to talk to me. She thinks I went out of my way to piss her off. And I didn't. I just countered her argument with an argument that she had no answers to, which happens all the time to liberals. If you counter their argument with a question that fits their argument and they can't answer, like, what's the definition of a woman? What is a woman? They won't answer that because it goes against what their how their brain works. It's fucking bullshit. And I just lost my mom as a friend again. I haven't seen my mom in over fucking 15, 16 years, and I'm probably never going to see her again until the day she or I die. Probably never going to see her again just because I tried to call her and go, hey, Mom, this good thing happened that I thought you might like. And that was the outcome. I fucking really hate liberals. I really fucking hate liberals. They ruined my life. They've ruined my family. Liberalism is a cancer, and I'm sick of it.